Hi guys, welcome back to GLITTERATI for my first video on my shiny new HD camera. If you like this look, keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start out with some strobe cream by MAC. My skin's been super dry lately because of the skincare regime that I'm going through, so I thought that this would be perfect. And I also welcome my two friends on my chin today. Now we're going in with Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer. I like to basically paste it on my eyelids because it keeps them really vibrant. And now we're going in with a Kira Daily eyeshadow brush. We're using the lightest shade out of the Pixie by Petra eyebrow palette, and that's just to matte out the whole eyelid to prevent creasing and to help with the blending that we're going to do later on. Now we're going in with the Zoeva 234 flat smoky shader brush, and I'm just packing on it's like a creamy white eyeshadow from the Pure Minerals Soul palette. Now I'm going in with the Stila A Whole Lot of Love gift set palette. I'm using them two shades. They don't give the shades on the back of them, so I don't have a clue what they are. And I'm using the Zoeva 227 soft definer brush, and I'm just buffing that out into my crease and a wee bit above it. That is the first shade that I showed you, the lighter one. Then I'll go in with the darker shade into my crease again, but slightly lower than the first one that we done. Now I'm going in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. As you can see, mine is a little tiny, but yeah, now we're going in with an angled eyebrow brush, and I'm just blending that out, but also creating a line to define our crease a wee bit more. I want you to be my friend. We'll make it to the world. Don't sell me short. Back into the same Stila palette to use that really vibrant blue colour, and I'm using my finger to put that onto my lid area. I just felt like it came out far better than what it would if I had to put it on a brush or to use fixing spray on a brush. Now I'm going in with some glitter from Claire's Accessories. I've got the tiniest little bit left, and I used the last one on this look. No. And I'm using Lit Cosmetics sealing gel, and I'm using my finger to pack that onto my eyelid. I feel like this is the best method to get the lace fall out. Now I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I'm using the shades Lucius and Shax. And first of all, I'll use an angled eyebrow brush again, and I'm just going in really lightly and defining that crease a little bit more. Now I'm using the 230 Zoeva Luxe pencil brush to blend the same eyeshadow out slightly above the crease. Now for the gelled liner, we are using a really cheap brand called Saffron. I think you can get it for like £1, but it's absolutely amazing. It stays so creamy for ages. And I'm using that on the same angled eyebrow brush that you've seen me using twice in this video. I'll just take it up bit by bit. And it is a little bit harder when you've got glitter on your eyelid. I really wish I had to put the glitter on after, because it gets a little bit crumbly. Then use some of my Studio Finish concealer by MAC in NC15 with a 322 brow line brush by Zoeva to clean up the edge of my wing liner. Now I will go in with my Zoeva 231 Petite Crease brush to smoke out my eyes a little bit more, using the same black eyeshadow from the Kat Von D palette. Then I will use the same eyeshadow brush that we used at the start with the 227, just to further blend that out. Show me to a higher place. Going in with a kohl liner by M&S. It's their limited collection. It doesn't give you a colour, but it's like a turquoisey colour. Then I'll use a shade called Gonzo from my electric palette to smoke out my under eye, just to balance it out with the top of the eye. Now for some falsies. These are Sultry by Primark. I swear I do use other lashes, but I just like these ones for this look. Now for my foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Fix NC41 and L'Oreal True Match in vanilla. I love mixing foundations. I don't know why. I just love Studio Fix and True Match together. I'm using a damp beauty blender to blend that out all my face. Normally I use the Real Techniques one. It's actually my first time using one of these beauty blenders, and I have to say I actually really like it. But I don't think there's a big difference between that and the Real Techniques one. I think they're both just as good, to be honest. As you can see, I did do around my nose here, but in the end shot you can see like a big red mark from where my cold has attacked me. I've had to wipe it a bit. Here I'm going in with LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain, my favey ever. Blends like butter. And again I'll use my damp beauty blender to blend that out. I did get the little bullet ones as well. I kind of wish I had used it for this video, but I will use them in the next one to show you what they're like.
Show me to a higher place. Take me to outer space. I want you to be my friend.
Here I'm using my L'Oreal Nude Magic powder to mattify my whole face to set my foundation.
Take me to outer space.
Then I will go in with my Bourjois bronzer, and I will just use that under my chin, my cheekbones and my forehead to warm up my face a little. For my contour, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the shade in the middle called Shadow Play with my Real Techniques contour brush. I will just use this right underneath the bronzer that I put on to create a little shadow around the forehead and underline the jawline again to take away that double chin. Going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder to bake my face. Although my face is dry, my T-zone still gets oily and around the nose area. I'll also do along my contour to sharpen up that line a little bit more. I do prefer the Ben Nye banana powder, but I had none of it left at all, so I had to use this. Now using my Sleek blush in rose gold. Don't really ever use anything else. I don't really like blushers, but I love this one. It blends out the contour so seamlessly. Here I'm just wiping off the foundation that was left on my lips to prep them for the liquid lipstick I'm about to put on. Here I'm using a newbie to my collection. It is the LA Splash Lip Couture in the shade Ghoulish. It's like a grey colour is the only way I can explain it. I got 3 different shades in the LA Splash. I really love them. The staying power is amazing. For my bottom lip, I like to use the lip applicator that comes with it, but for my top lip I like to use a lip brush. A good lip brush is key to doing your lips. I only really discovered this like a month ago, and ever since it's made my life so much easier, especially whenever you have tiny / non-existent lips like me.
I want you to be my friend. We'll make it to the world ends. Don't give me love governed by life, limited by these worldly highs. I wanna know that the universe.
Now I'm using a fluffy brush just to wipe off any loose powder that I have on my face. It's the Real Techniques blusher brush. I also use that for my bronzer.
After this world is our past.
Here I'm using the Gold Bronze Shimmer Brick by 17 for my highlighter. I'll just use that along the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose and my cheekbones, and slightly underneath my wing liner. So that is the finished look, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and keep your eyes peeled for any more upcoming videos.